Hi guys. Hi everybody. Today we're gonna fix this headphone cord. I already took the cup off because we're gonna need to take that off anyway. And as you can see, maybe you can't see too well, but these wires have badly been damaged. And so we're gonna start with the most basic process. Take this off. But right now, I'll put the headphones over here because we're gonna make the cable first, and that's the first thing I want to do. The first thing I want to know is which one is the positive tip. So I'm gonna do this. Just run the continuity tester on this. And we're gonna measure out, see which is the red wire. The reason we want to know which is the red is because one of these wires is for the right channel. Okay, so I'm going to touch this wire here. Okay, but that means I got too many shorts going on, so it's not giving me an accurate number. So this is supposed to be gotta know which is the red or which is the tip, because these headphones, they are stereo. Oh wow, this is even worse than I thought. All right, so maybe the white wire is the tip. So okay, so now we know which is which. So that one is the wire we're going to start with. Now, the wire we're using for this project is this other wire that everybody thought was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Just trust me, this wire ain't that big. This wire ain't that great. Alright, so we're going to use this because this is pretty close to what the headphones are using. And then for some reason this wire throws me a curveball. I have more wire that's different than this. That's gray. So you want to keep I'm going to keep about 20 centimeters of this wire. Yep, I'm right. Okay, I was right when I thought originally. All right, so try not to nick this. Yep, that was right. See, this is not coaxial cable at all. This is standard headphone cord. It is copper, which is good, but it is not headphone cord. I mean, this is not coaxial cable. This is not 75 ohms. It is real copper. Fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to measure out exactly 10 feet of it, or at least as close as I can. Okay. I'm gonna just keep measuring it out. There's 3 feet. 7 feet. 10 feet. Okay, so here's 10 feet right here. Pretty good enough for what I need to do. It doesn't have to be super critical, okay? Okay, so what we're gonna do, let's put this tester aside for a bit. And you'll notice I cut wire a lot more than I needed. Okay, now I'm gonna tin this. I bought some brand new solder because I didn't have very much of this rosin core solder left. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna see. For some reason it's hot, but okay. It's gonna take a while to get hotter still. I don't know why. So at least you know it's copper. The problem is this copper I have to get a little hotter. Alright, so this probably has to get a little hotter. Okay, so now we'll have to plug in. Now, because I don't want this cord to slide all the way off, I'm just going to just do that so that the plug stays together. Okay. As I said, I made this wire a lot longer than I needed, stripped it a lot more than I needed to strip. The thing is, this iron doesn't get as hot as the other iron does. This is good for small jobs. This iron is still not hot enough. Let me grab the other iron. The iron doesn't seem to be getting as hot. This iron gets really hot. The reason I thought the smaller iron would be better was because the fact is that the small iron tends to run cooler and tends to... But you know what? This is real copper, so we're going to tin this. We're going to tin these wires first. Now, also, well, we're not going to need the small shrink tubing right now. We will need this. And the reason is that these plugs have these connector sleeves, so I can use this like a so this here is the red. What's the word? The white wire is going to go. This red wire is going to go here. I'm gonna cut the material to size. I'm gonna stick that on that. Right? Let's see which iron's hot. I think this. I know this iron takes a while to heat up, but I'm one of those things. There we go. Okay. Can unplug the little dinky iron that's not cutting it. No pun intended. Oops. Okay, so this is nice in soldered. We're not gonna need all this wire length, but for right now it's pretty good. So yellow, at least they took with yellow of colors, I guess it's pretty good, is the wire that would normally go to the video camera. Okay. Put a dab of white in the white wire. The red wire, I have to strip that. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the red. Just tinning the wire. The reason I tin it is because it makes getting it onto the terminals a lot easier. Alright, so now I think I gotta cut this a little shorter. I think this is still a little bit too big. Okay. Just gonna take this. Watch out for careless whiskers. You don't want. Okay, so you're gonna take this wire. I know this is a lot of extra work. I know a lot of my contemporaries would just tell you to just get rid of the headphones and start over. And that's fine. But, you know, these headphones have been solid performers and it's just a wire issue. So I don't really want to throw things out unnecessarily. I mean, if the headphones were really broken and not working, I would probably say differently. But these headphones have been good, so I'm gonna respectfully retreat them and restore them as best I can. Getting new ear cups, however, might be a bit hard. I gotta find the source of the ear cups. I'm sure there might be an aftermarket ear cups from somebody that might be compatible with them. I'll have to go look on eBay and other headphone repair shops and see if there's any cups. Come on. It's like threading a needle. So this needle's got a big hole in it. Okay, here we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a touch of both solder on that. Okay. Now I'm going to take this heat shrink. I don't usually do it this way. I usually do it just like everyone else. I like to cheat. But I'm doing it this way this time because we know what these headphones go through. We know that these headphones get knocked around, dropped, kicked, thrown. Not because I like to be mean, but because it just happens to that's good. And now the yellow wire. Let's take this sleeve. You can flex them out if you think you need to. Just don't overflex them because they will break off. Some plugs are better made than others. These ain't genuine switchcraft. These are generic Chinese plugs. If these were genuine switchcraft plugs, they would have a better design on them. Now, as far as Louis Rossman says, when he does repairs, you don't like using pointy tips, you use a chisel tip. You know what? Ow! I never had a physical chisel tip to really compare with the pointy tips. So, okay, that's good. Right there, that looks excellent. So now, shrink this tubing down. Okay. Last wire. And this is the one that's gonna makes the difference because this is the signals wire for the return. Yeah, remember this wire is awfully long, so I'm gonna cut this one a little shorter. Anyway, because this is too long. So I'm gonna take this wire. Because of the solder on it, it's very stiff. But that's an advantage because you want to get into the whole. Some people say, why don't you do that one first? Well, you can. Alright, so now I got this thing here. Okay, so I'm going to gently crimp this. And same thing. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take this wire, same thing. I know one of the things my teacher used to say in metal shop is you don't have to go crazy with the solder. That depends what you're doing. Depends on the material you're soldering. Sometimes you have to really push it. I don't want this wire to break free. Okay. Ouch. So I solder like I mean it. Like this wire. I hate when this gets so low on the table. And now we'll just go ahead and trim off the excess. Now remember the knot with the cord and stuff I put on here earlier. So this has an original sleeve in it. And the spring on it. Okay, so this end's done. Okay. Now, let's make sure this is right now. So this is this end. This is this end. So let's check to see what's connected to what. Okay, this is braid. That's good. Is anything else shorted to braid? No. Wait a minute. So I don't have any careless whiskers sticking out. Okay, that's better. Always make sure something with the red wire is touching something. We gotta find out what's going on with the red wire. The red wire seems to be saying that there's something shorting. Okay, now it's not shorting. So that's good. So now the red is not shorting. Excellent. That's what the heat shrink tubing's for. This is kind of weird. It is. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's check the yellow and the white. Now, because the original wire was insulated, I'm going to do the same thing and put a sleeve on the black because the black was originally insulated. Okay, so I'm going to do that. So oops, too much solder. All right. Okay. Okay, a little more solder than that. I want to make sure this wire is well tinned because when I take the headphones apart and splice it onto the existing wires, there's not a lot of room in there, and I gotta make sure to get these wires nice and good. Because I want to get these wires really good. Okay. Bad solder jobs does not make good pizza. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing with the yellow and the red. Okay. I'm going to strip up quite a bit more insulation off these guys. Okay. Just never said this was easy and fast. Okay. The good news, this is not tin, this is not copper clad aluminum. Okay. So now, let's test this again. Same test this last time. Because it's always good to test multiple times. Now, you might be asking yourself, what happens if you got the speaker channels backwards? Well, If you got the speaker channels backwards, then you have to flip the wires around somewhere. Ideally, it would make sense to do it at the plug. I don't know why the plug's doing that. Okay. Red this is the shield. And this is a ring. Okay, so this one, so that's pretty good. So now because this wire over here is the wire that would be we're going to use a piece of this sleeve. I'm going to use it like spaghetti, as they call it. Spaghetti is a material used in electronics to insulate leads, okay? So I'm going to take a piece of this and we're going to slip it over here. I'm going to cut it to about here. Now, in the UK, you guys might be familiar with this because this is what you do when you're earth conductor. You slip a sleeve over it, which is usually yellow and green. Well, this isn't mains wiring, so it's not as quite polarity or color sensitive, but it's the same deal. You want to get this wire nice and small, and this is going to act like a sleeve. And it's going to do the same job as it does with the electrical mains wiring for the earth. Okay, you want the wire to shrink it down. Okay, that's good. So now you got your colors. Now we do the inside of these. I already took the cup off, so therefore, I'll put this on somewhere else for it. It's cold now. Not much hot. Okay. So I'm going to take the screws out. It's as good as any. So they're not. Yes, I've been in here once before when I originally patched the original cable once. But as you can see, this didn't stand up. And the reason we're going to be careful, and you can see you have the wires. This is also where you can fix right here. I don't want. Oh, gotta be careful not to damage these, because these wires go to the circuits and speakers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these short. Okay. Now we're gonna slip the new wire in. But let me see if I can strip these wires. It's not really going to be easy to do because this is the white, the red, So this is the black wire. Okay. I gotta be careful. I don't want to damage these speaker wires. But you know what? I could just as easily cut those off. You could just easily cut that off just as easily. And the red wire. Or, you know what I could do? I could just take the wires off if I really think that might be a better idea. But I don't think I want to do that necessarily. Okay. Probably won't bother to do that. Well, this red wire looks pretty frayed out anyway. Yeah, that red wire looks pretty frayed. So this white wire don't look too much better, honestly. No, this white wire is definitely not in the best of shape either. So what I'm going to do is the same thing. Just cut it off. Okay. And the black wire, I'm going to take that off too. Okay, just gotta be careful not to damage the wires going to the speakers. Yeah, that would have broken right off. Alright, so this wire here is the one that goes to the other cone. So this is the other cone's wire. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this wire through the original grommet. This looks like it should be more than big enough for the hole. And you can see that there was a hook for the wires to go onto. So what I'm going to do is, okay. Okay, so let's start by, I don't know how in heaven's name they made this in the factory. I got a feeling they probably don't need this much wire, because I'm not going to do it the way I was going to do originally. And then I'll take this wire This is what I wish I had multiple hands. So basically, let's see. I need more. I gotta find a way to get solder on these bleeds. Thinking is I'll put some solder on this. Yeah, that'll work. This is not easy to solder. It's getting hot enough. The problem is the iron's just not. Let me try it this way. All right. Now, by the way, what happens if the headphones don't work after this? Well, you can't say, you can't try. This is so weird and so awkward way to solder. I can't even get this iron in there. Ouch. This is hot too. Ouch. It's always hot. I'm going to try to get this solder in here somehow. There's got to be a way to get this wire on that terminal. Come on. It's the return wire. That's the stubborn one. It's just not going. I don't know why. It's just fighting me all the way. Let me see if I can try to get the two wires together and I've done this once in a while. It's not my favorite way of doing it, but it is closer to what you're normally supposed to do. Alright, now I got a big pile of solder here. Alright, I almost had it. Okay, it's on there now, but it's not very well, but it's on there. Let's see. Let's see. This is just not working. But it gives. Ouch. Okay, it's on, but I'm still gonna add a little layer of solder on the top, just to be sure it stays on. Because this is, whatever this wire is made out of, is frigging impossible to solder it on. It could even be copper clad. It could be, who knows what it could be. It could be anything. Alright. Okay, that's on now. Okay. So, the next wire, we said is, I think we said this was the red wire. This is the yellow wire. Oh, I think this is, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so now if for some reason the headphones channels are backwards on anything, there's a couple ways to fix that. I think this is the red wire. You sure? Not really sure, but okay. Now, okay. Then I think the yellow wire is this wire right here. If for some reason the wires are backwards, I don't think it's necessarily end of life or anything. It's just annoying, but it's just the reason why the black wire was so heavy to solder was because the wire was so much copper. That was the wire just wasn't. Okay. Now, I take this wire, gently pull it back out here. It hooks onto this hook. Okay. Now, carefully let's just see. Now, I got the screws in here, so I have to get the screws out. And then I can just quickly test this, plug it into the mixer board, and see if the speaker is in the right polarity. If not, I can flip the wires around in the speakers. It's not really my first choice, but I could do that. This is just okay. And after this, it's just a matter of cleaning up the house a little bit. All the stuff on the table and okay. Thing is, this thing does not have, unlike the other phone, just doesn't have a pause button, so okay. So let's go see if this works. Now, I don't have the other headphone cut on it right now, but let's see if it works first. Okay, so let's go bring this phone in the other room and see what it looks like. See if it works. Okay, now, so let me unplug the new headphones. Plug, make sure you get the right one. There it is. There we go. Okay, I got sun coming out of it. That's good, but I'm still getting a dodgy electrical connection in this plug-in here. Okay, so this one here is working, and just that I'm getting some interference on this. So let's test the right and left channel on this. So this is okay. So this is left, and this is right. So this is left, this is right. So this one here is backwards, but that's okay. I'm not going to switch the wires around because I could just as easily switch the headphones around. Okay, so this is left. This is right, left, right, left, right. So that's good. And I also notice that there's still an intermittent connection going on in this plug. So all right, so this thing's still got an intermittent connection in the plug. That's left. This is right. All right, so what happened was I got the headphones wired wrong. Got them wired backwards, but for most things, that's fine anyway. Oh, I see what the problem is. Yeah, okay. All right, so I got to fix the plug end. So I'm going to do that. So the plug end is going to be fixed, but the electricals look fine. There might be a short with these plugs you can kind of salvage if you service, if you're careful. Just gonna a minute. Just gonna swap these wires around. Yeah, I see the problem. So I said the red wire was shorting. Looking to see if there's any careless whiskers here. I don't see any, but okay. Yeah, I see what the problem is now. Okay. I'm going to fix that. And then we crimp that end down. All right, so this is the left, this is the right, this is center. Okay. So the good news is it looks like this plug should be ready to go to work. I just gotta fix the crimp. And it's not shorted. At least not in that sense. So what I gotta do is, let's go back in the other room again. So the first thing was I did get the right and left channel swapped backwards. But honestly, that's not really a major calamity. So that's not really a major calamity, but it is kind of an annoyance, okay? So, okay. So I can fix it if I swap these wires around. The red wire. Oh, yeah, I can see how this could do it. Yeah, I see. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. No wonder why. All right, so this... Yeah, let me fix this wire, because this wire is definitely a suspect, okay? So let's fix this anyway, since obviously this is the wire that was shorting, okay? So what I'm going to do is, I could resolder the whole thing, and I could do that, but then I have to take the yellow wire off too. But that one's pretty secure, so I don't think I have to do anything with the yellow wire. So I'm going to take a piece of this sleeve, this bigger piece of sleeve. Now I can fix this away all kinds of ways. And in fact, you can make some very interesting hacks on these headphones. What I mean by that is, okay, so I'm going to take this wire, I'm going to slide this through. And I'm going to slide this back into the red hole. So maybe I have to polarity backwards, but I don't want to keep taking these things apart and trying to messing with the wires because I might break something. And that would be really sad. Okay? So, just going to do a quick patch job. Fix it. I mean, I could fix the wire internally to reverse the polarity. Let's see. It says, I mean, I don't want to necessarily have to go inside headphones again to fix that because I'm afraid if I do it, I might break something. Same is true with household wiring in this building. You know, you don't want to... By the way, do I like the new headphones? I don't know what asked me that question. I don't mind the new headphones. I think the new headphones are fine. But they kind of... Okay. Oh, I hate this. It's the only thing I hate about heat shrink tubing. Oh, it's up there. It's on there. It's on the wire, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's go test them again. So I have to reverse the wire, which I guess is fine if you want to. It's just not. Anyway, make sure to use good solder when you're doing this. It's so easy to get crappy solder and then so let's see if this works now. Then after we do manage to get this work, as I said, the one question was, should we swap these wires around? All right. So that's left, that's right, that's center. That's fine, so the way up there. Okay. Plug is making good connection now. Spring loaded. Nice and long. Nice and long wire now. So now I can be all the way over here. And it's still going to coil up no matter what you do. It's just the nature of the beeswax. Now, the reason I didn't want to go through and swap the wires inside the headphones, or I didn't even really want to swap the wires in the plug. The reason is because the wires in here are very delicate, they're old, and I don't want to put them under a lot more stress than they need to go through. Okay? So now let's get these ear cushions on. Though these cushions are seriously these things are falling apart. If I can find replacement cushions for this, I'll put those on right away, because these cushions are not going to hold up forever. I mean, electrically, these headphones are as workable as can be, given their age. Okay. So would I say the surgery is a success? Well, yes, I would say, given the age of the material I'm working with. I mean, I would love to get real new cups for these ear pads. So I'm actually going to have to find a shop that has that. But these are the headphones are now working. And they're working normal. There's the left, there's the right, there's the center. There's the cord. Now, how do these compare to the other headphones? Well, these headphones sound really good. The new headphones don't sound bad either. That's these. In fact, these are even louder than the other ones. Okay. Okay, so this is, again, that's left, that's right, this is center, and these go about as loud as the other ones do. So this is pretty good. So I got these headphones, got the other headphones. You can use either set. They work. So why was soldering up the shield wiring so hard? The earth, the return, the ground. Well, for one thing, it's because there was a lot of copper in that. And because there was a lot of copper, you know, you can see that looks pretty good now. Okay. And because there was a lot of copper, I just didn't really have anything to do. And because the right and left rating on the headphones are long gone, you can't really tell which one's right or left anyway. So this here could be right, or this could be right. It doesn't matter because they fit the same way. So this goes on this way, or they can go on this way. There's no difference. There's no difference at all. So you can use the headphones either way. But what's interesting is that we got this headphones fixed now. Of course, the cord goes the wrong way, but so now the headphones, except for the one ear pad and the headrest up here, will last about another 30 years. So I think it's a success. Yes. Did I get mixed up with the colors? Yes. But you know what? It works. That's what matters, right? It works. And sometimes when you're dealing with things, it's easier to forget that you have to sometimes make compromises. Because of the age of the headphone cord, the cups. Now, if I can get some new cups, then I would go back in there again and swap the red and the yellow wire. But I think for right now, it's fine. They fit good. They don't have a problem either way with right and left channel. So that's a major stop. So for now, everybody, in fact, I think it's the way originally the cord was coming out this side anyway, originally. I think. Or was it this side? I don't know. Anyway, the point is it fits the same way. It doesn't matter which way you got it. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching this long, and it was long video. So right now, I'm going to let you guys go and talk to you later, and I'm going to go watch and see how it came out. Bye-bye.